Well, we have a lot of products now. Aside from, of course, for Cagayan de Oro, there's whitewater rafting. And then now we do have paragliding in the Maya View. We also have our dragon boat racing, which will happen in the fiesta. We had one with some international participants a couple of months ago. But we're looking forward to the bigger race. Hopefully, that will push through in August. No, so of course, Cagayan de Oro is famous for history, and we do have our historical tours. We have our museums. And then for Misamis Oriental, it's more of eco-tourism, eco-adventure. Of course, Seven Seas Water Park is one of the destinations for the summer. The Divine Mercy Shrine is also our highlight for faith tourism. We also have wildlife like our sailfin lizard in Hasaan. We have Agutayan Island, which is a premier beach and diving site. We have actually a lot, no. We are currently developing diving as one of the major products of Misamis Oriental, and of course, faith tourism. Holy Week is coming. They have a Hinoklog Festival in Medina, which is a really nice festival featuring the traditional Senakolo, and Birhen in Binoangan, the Lourdes Grotto, which has miraculous waters, they say. So, ayon. So, Holy Week, we have our churches, of course, the cathedral, and then our national treasure in Hasaan. No? For Misamis Occidental, we were just there with the Russian ambassador. He toured some of the tourist sites like Tangub Belvedere. Of course, that's also the site of the Christmas Symbols Festival, one of our biggest festivals in the Philippines. We have the Jimenez Heritage Town, where you have 200 old houses, including the house of the first Mindanaoan Senator Ozamis, aside from and also the St. John the Baptist Church, which is also declared a national heritage treasure. We also have the cathedral in Osamis, the home of the Birhen Sakota, with the second largest pipe organ in the Philippines, and of course the Cota Fort, the historic Cota Fort from the 1700s during the Spanish time, which is intact. And then we have our Baobawon. It's a 200-hectare marine reserve. It's a mangrove forest with white sand beaches, and our premier beach in Baliangao. And also one of the stars of the Misamis Occidental tourism, which is the Joyo River Cruise, which we are promoting now. Of course, also for culinary, we have the Suman House, where it's a home of the 16 famous flavors of Suman in Misamis Occidental, and a lot more. No? For Lanao del Norte, we just discovered that there's a similar fort to the fort in Ozamis, which is called Fort Almonte. It's up for renovation. And in that municipality in Bacolod also, there is a Balay sa Sayaw, where there's birds taking over one house. It's quite interesting. Of course, the Tinago Falls, both between Iligan and Lanao del Norte. And of course, the waterfall tour, Maria Cristina Falls in Iligan City, and the historic sites. No, also in Lanao del Norte, we have the Mindanao Civic Center, which is one of our biggest sports complexes in the Philippines. And we have several falls, like the Santa Cruz Falls, Cathedral Falls, aside from the Tinago in Lanao. Of course, the festivals. We have our Alimango Festival, our Lechonan Festival in Lanao del Norte. And soon, Lanao del Norte and Tangub will be the host of the Philippines' longest bridge, which will be the Pangil Bay Bridge, which will be constructed hopefully in 2 years. Mm-hmm. Yes. And then there's so many things to see also in Lanao. They have very nice festivals. They have a hot and cold spring. It's called Sapad Spring. One part is hot, one part is cold. And then there's the Pigkalawag Beach, also a very nice dive site. And there's also a floating island for people who'd like to go in the summer. And we're also planning the halal farm tourism in Lanao del Norte, no. For Bukidnon, we have a lot of mountains, no. One of which is the ASEAN Heritage Mountain, Mount Kitanglad, home of the Philippine Eagle. Of course, in Manolo Fortich, we do have Campo Juan, we have Del Monte, we have Dahilan, some of the adventure parks that are very famous in the country, and of course in Malaybalay, with the We have the Transfiguration, we have our farm tours. In the other parts of Bukidnon, we have our rock wall in Kyokong, in Quezon, for rock climbing enthusiasts. We have the CMU and the Mountain View College campuses, which are eco-agri-tourism sites that we are developing now for tours. And then there's so much more. The tribes, our 7 tribes, we have our tribal villages, especially in Songko, Lantapan, the home of the soil paintings, soil painters, and our indigenous artists. We have Sincona Forest, which is also home of the Philippine Eagle. We have several mountains, Mount Capistrano, Mount Palaupao, there's Kalatungan, a lot which are premier, no? And then our farm tourism sites, of course, Aloma, Mount Kitanglad Agri-Ventures, where you'll find the Hobbit House. There's so much, of course, Binahon, one of our most popular farm tourism sites, where you can learn organic farming. There's so many things in Bukidnon, actually. We were still discovering more, no? What else is that? Of course, Camiguin is one of our top tourism destinations. And I think a lot of people know already about the volcanoes in Camiguin, the White Island, Mantigue Island, and Lanzones, of course. Also, the food in Camiguin is great, no? In Camiguin also, we'd like to know, for those who don't know, we have 1 direct flight from Manila and 3 direct flights from Cebu. So it's more accessible. And of course, at dive tourism there, we have 6 accredited dive operators. Our dive tourism is really advanced, and they've said that it's one of the best dive sites in the Philippines. So we're very proud of that. So, ano na yan? How many provinces na? So, Misamis Oriental, I said Miss Ok, Lanao, Camiguin, and Bukidnon. Yeah, so there. We have a lot more to offer that maybe I forgot to mention, but I will give you some information. And there's so much more that we're trying to develop, no? Just within the region, we can actually take a whole year to explore everything, and we will never run out. Even with the promotion also of our culinary tourism, no, our historical tourism, our farm, faith tourism, food is one of the major attractions also in this region. And of course, the culture, because we have 7 tribes of Bukidnon. We have the Higaonons of Northern Mindanao also, collectively. And then we have the Subanons of Misamis Occidental and the Maranaos of Lanao del Norte. So we have 9. So we have a lot of culture between us. We have a lot of food. We have 3 ASEAN Heritage Mountains also. That's Mount Malindang in Misamis Occidental, Mount Hibok-Hibok Timpoong in Camiguin. And Camiguin just had their Climb Camiguin for Mount Hibok-Hibok Timpoong. Very successful activity. And then we also have the Mount Kitanglad. And a lot of other mountains are in line for recognition. And those 3 ASEAN Heritage Mountains are in line for UNESCO Heritage Sites. So it's really pretty exciting in our area. So from ridge to reef, there's a lot of adventure to be had. That's why our tagline for Region 10 is Limitless Adventures, because you can have limitless adventures in our region. Yeah, it's almost summer, and I'd like to invite everybody to choose Region 10, Northern Mindanao, as your place for vacation, because there's a lot of adventures to be had here from ridge to reef, and we'll be really happy to let you know about the beautiful sites that we have. So don't hesitate to contact the Department of Tourism Region 10. We are in Cagayan de Oro in Limcat Kai Center. For more information, you can also check us out on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Department of Tourism Region 10. You can get more information from us, and hopefully you will choose Region 10 as your destination for your vacation, and you may have limitless adventures in our area. Thank you.